fresh snow, early morning. Not really, it's 9:30. That's kind of late for me. That might be early for Dan, but that's late for me. Speaking of Dan, on my way up to Dan's for the first time in 2024. It's been a little bit because of the holidays, Dan moved and all these other things, and now we're finally, hopefully, getting back on track. Fingers crossed. You know, I went to Disney World and Dan did a surprise Disney World vacation that he told me about the day before he was going to leave. Wild card energy. Then, now, forever. But at least it's a pretty morning with all this snow everywhere. And we're in Pennsylvania. We're there. Looks the same. So a little trick I do to help conserve energy is I drive behind a really big truck, like an 18-wheeler, and that helps block some of the wind, which would eventually hit the car and create kind of like an air drag and just make the car spend more energy, and it would just kind of kill my percentage. It's kind of like the truck is the blocker for me. It's blocking all the wind. Because originally when I left, I think I was scheduled to get there with like 26%, and now I'm up to, I think, 39%. So it's definitely helping. Yeah, you can see the line, the gray line was what I was originally projected to get to my destination at. Now it's this green line. You can see how much higher it is. So you can see all this stuff. 11.9 mile per hour winds from northwest cost 4.4% from this trip. Increased climate activity, air drag, tire drag, and battery conditioning due to cold weather cost 0.3%. But you can see in the green, I'm saving about, 4-5%. It's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of math. But really, doing this for any car will help save gas, any type of energy, because wind hitting the car is going to slow you down and make the car have to work harder. It's simple math and physics. Two subjects I'm terrible at. But I need to save as much energy as I can because Dan's new location, his new house, doesn't have a free public charger like his old apartment complex did. The free public charger that I mooched off of so many times, every time I went up there to film. Pretty much left the car plugged in there for 4 or 5 hours, and it gave me enough and then some to get home nice and securely. But I'm getting there at 39-40%. Left my house at like 90%. So I need a good extra 30% energy in order to get home. So I gotta find a free public charger, or I'm gonna have to break down and use a stupid supercharger. But what I'm hoping is I can find something around his new house. I don't know what, but there's gotta be something. Unfortunately, a regular 12-volt plug will be too slow. I'd have to leave my car plugged in for probably well over 24 hours just to get an extra 30% that I need to get home. You see all these crazy things you gotta plan out with an electric vehicle? Well, all the crazy things you have to plan out if you want to get free energy with an electric vehicle. Like me, Kenny Cheapskate, dirty free charge boy Kenny, trying to find free charging for my car, as opposed to just spend some money to charge the vehicle. But budgets are getting tight around the Johnson residence. So I gotta find ways to save money as much as possible, even if that means selling this stupid car, which may actually happen. I don't want to, but may have to. So long story short, I kind of explained my financial situation on the Patreon. went into like great detail about it. But long story short, not only do I make videos with Dan, but I also make videos with my partner Brandon, who we've been working together for probably about 5-6 years, and we worked as freelancers for IMDb making a video series that Brandon sold to them years ago called No Small Parts. It's a video essay series that looks at actors' careers, and we did that with IMDb to promote new movies that were coming out. So, you know, if Dakota Johnson, for example, is in the new Madam Web movie, we would make an actor profile on her and talk about, okay, well, this was her first role, and this was her most iconic role, and now you can see her in this new movie. It'd be like a little short, condensed actor resume we would make into about a 4-minute video essay. Well, working as freelancers for them for close to 5 years, they have decided to cut back working with us. Before the pandemic, we were making 40 videos for them. After the pandemic, we started making about 25 videos for them. And now they want to cut it down to probably about 5 to 10 videos a year. So yeah, 40 videos a year to 25 videos a year to 10, maybe 10 videos a year. And all that IMDb stuff I do with Brandon makes up about 40% of my income. Dan makes up another chunk, and then I do small stuff like this YouTube channel on the side for fun, which does bring in a little bit of money, probably not nearly as much money as work I'm putting into this, but it's stuff I enjoy doing. So it's fun. It's a nice little creative outlet for me, and I don't know, I just enjoy doing it. So the money is extra, but the money does help. So that's kind of where my financial situation is. It's kind of up in the air. In fact, the first video that we're making with the back focus is a video profiling Paul Giamatti. Brandon and I both love him, and we love looking at his career. So we said, you know what? Let's just make videos on people that we really like. No idea how that's going to pan out. No idea if that's going to help bring in some extra money, supplement the money that we are losing with IMDb. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it does something. But at least it's a nice day. Huh? Nice, sunny, snowy day. Saving some energy on this trip. Just gotta find a free charger when I get there. Alright, update. I may have found a free charger at a casino. Oh look, there's a Yakko's hot dogs. We ate there before. Okay, so I may have found a free charger at a casino that's not very far from Dan's place, only like maybe a mile or two. So almost within walking distance, but I'm not going to walk. I'm going to have him pick me up. So fingers crossed that these free chargers at the casino, there's at least hopefully one open for me, for Dirty Free Charge Boy Kenny. Fingers crossed. Will we get a free charger at a casino that's not far from Dan's new house? That's a loaded sentence. Also, energy update. I'm down to 33%. Got hit with a lot of wind and wasn't able to stay behind a lot of trucks. But now, thankfully, I'm back on a highway where there's trucks. I can get behind them and hopefully save some energy. I only have like 17 more miles to go, so I'm almost there. But I was originally at 39%, dropped to 33%. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Sands Boulevard.
All right, it's noon. There can't be too many people in here gambling, right? whoops. This is the valet area.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Sands Boulevard.
I am the luckiest frickin' dirty charge boy. Wow. Absolutely. I can't believe I was able to get one of these chargers. Again, the luckiest charge boy in the world. There's only 3 available. And somehow I managed to get one. And hopefully this one works. Oh my God. Charge boy, dirty, filthy, stinking charge boy strikes again. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Last thing I need to do is gamble. You got no money to gamble.
$50,000.
That casino smelled terrible because I guess they allow smoking in there. So it just reeked of cigarettes. And I hate the smell of cigarettes. But at least I got a free charging spot, you know? Thanks, casino. Thanks. I don't even know what the name of this casino is. Wind Creek, I think, casino? Where am I? Look at that beautiful view. Beautiful parking lot, garage, casino view. Now we're just waiting for Dan to come pick me up. I have no idea what kind of adventures we're going to do today, if any.
Bethlehem Steel. Huge.
Bethlehem Steel.
This
Wow.
whole facility here is featured heavily in Transformers 2. I believe that it begins in China, and so they came in here and put Chinese words all over the place, hung signs and neons and stuff.
Wow.
And I think it's there's 2 robots who are twins or something.
Sure.
And we have premium outlets.
Premium outlets?
Yeah.
Not just regular outlets.
You know what? I've never explored them. It'd be a good one day to go explore that together.
Wow, look at this old
so this is where
building.
The Golden Gate Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco was made here.
Oh, wow.
That's our big claim to fame. We built the Golden Gate Bridge, piece by piece and sent it out, because it was like an erector set.
Sure.
And so Billy Joel wrote a song about this town, Bethlehem, but he wrote it next door in Allentown, where I used to live. And so he's singing about Bethlehem, but the song is called Allentown. So if you listen to Billy Joel's Allentown, the factories are all shut down, or whatever,
Yeah.
It's Bethlehem Steel is what he's talking about.
So he mixed it up. He goofed it up.
Yeah, Bethlehem Steel. The Dixie Cup used to have a huge factory here, but Bethlehem Steel was the thing.
Wow.
So PBS now has a thing there. PBS
that's
has a
cool.
building. And then it's an event space and music fest, that big summer music festival, which we'll probably go to this year. I'll take you to. Bethlehem here is, of course, the Christmas town.
Why is it the Christmas town?
Because it's Bethlehem, and up on the mountain.
So where Jesus was born.
Up on the mountain, if you're here at night, there's a huge star. They built a huge star on a like a radio tower that it's all lit up, and so at night the Star of Bethlehem is lit every night.
Wow.
But we also have Lehigh University here, which is a big university, a very it's not Ivy League, but it's adjacent.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is pretty cool though.
Yeah, so it's a college town, so that results in I always have good food here. I'll always have trendy good food. There's a poutine place, there's a bubble tea place, there's a bizarre vegan Mexican place. There's just whatever you want. The vegans thought that through, man. When they're come eat with us, you should always say yes.
Yeah.
Because it'll clear you out, Yeah. They'll roto-rooter you. Vegans. You don't realize how regularly vegans poop, but it's a lot. Because when all you eat is roughage,
right, it just goes right through you.
Yeah. When they get a colonoscopy, they don't give them anything to do. They're not like, hey, you need to do a treatment. They're just like, it's fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just drink a little bit more water the day before. They have trickery that makes food taste normal. Like they're like, we come have Thanksgiving dinner, and you get there and it all looks like Thanksgiving dinner,
but it's not,
and it all smells like Thanksgiving dinner, and like the important stuff like the cranberry sauce and the mashed potatoes, that's like real.
Have you experienced a vegan dinner? Is this
what? Oh yeah, I have experienced many vegan dinners. There are a lot of vegans here.
But vegan Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And so one of our vegan friends was so successful at his vegan Thanksgiving that he started a business. And so now he has a full-time vegan kitchen that you can just like order vegan, like it's a vegan HelloFresh, but it's just local. And so you just get your meals or your holiday meals and your Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas. And you'll get like a full, vegan ham and vegan whatever, all that stuff. Heavily featured in Transformers 2. Michael Bay was here.
He was here.
Transformers were here.
They
had all the cars here.
All the robots.
And
Shia was here.
Shia wasn't here. This was a cold open.
Shia wasn't
This was
here.
the movie's cold open.
Sorry.
You've been watching a lot of Wienerville lately. Did you ever watch Wienerville?
I don't know what Wienerville is.
Nickelodeon's Wienerville. It's this guy named like Gary Wiener, and he's like a children's comedian.
I
want to do a video essay about him, and he's a children's comedian, and he like gets like because like back in the day, like Death to Smoochie like showed like things like that, Rainbow Randall or whatever his name is,
sure.
Rainbow Randy.
Yeah.
Like people like that were real. Like Pee Wee Herman, Bill Nye, the Donut Guy. Like we had lots of like adult personalities that were children-based entertainers that made their way to home video, or to TV in some way or shape or form. And so like Gary Wiener had Wienerville, and he was a puppet guy. And so he was like the Nickelodeon like fart, gack, ooze, like alien, space, pirates, like what SpongeBob is. He was like the Mr. Rogers equivalent of that. Like if Mr. Rogers like would lean over and fart sometimes, like and so he had a puppet land, and he put his head into these tiny little dioramas with little bodies under his head that he would control with other little puppets in the scene. And so he was always these big-headed characters. And it had like many seasons. It was so cheap to produce because it had one guy in it. It was all one guy. Like it was at the end of Mrs. Doubtfire, when it's like one guy doing like all the parts,
the voices,
all the stuff. You know what I mean? It's that, but real.
Wiener.
Yeah.
What a good name.
Yeah, like Brian Wiener, Gary Wiener. I guess I should lean more into my last name because it sounds provocative in a way.
Becker, Pecker.
Yeah, but really it's German for baker. And so like it's innocent, but like like Wiener's just a sausage. You make it dirty with your dirty, perverted mind, you perverts.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's
wrong with being a pervert.
Nothing's wrong with being a pervert.
Shot of the snow. Okay,
just get a loose shot of the snow, and this is Super Bowl. This is the 90s. This was commercials in the 90s. Okay, they would have stuck up a little more, but you get it. If you slow-mode it, slow the reel down, you'll get the perfect frame, I bet. Oh, let me get a new hat.
Get a new hat. Get a good hat.
One of the new hats we just got here from Clink Room. This one's good.
People always talk about the hats. What's the deal with the hats?
They're from Clink Room. They're like this great group of artists and marketing teams. Like this marketing team had this great idea to just get artists to make baseball hats that look like baseball hats but have no teams associated. And they just have fun with it. It's community based. Anyway, the Clink Room. Hey Clink Room, I've been wearing them. Wow. That's why they're not on here. But I will soon have a wall of Clink Room. Right now we got boba tea. I love it. This is like a portal thing, like a portal astronaut.
Sure.
Two-dimensional.
What's this one?
That's just like Tex-Mex.
That's kind of cool. To all who come to this happy place, welcome Walt Disney.
Could you not read it on the screen?
I got a lot of glare. I get a lot of glare.
I'm getting a
lot of glare here.
Just found this at a pawn shop just a couple weeks ago, right when I started using the set.
That's really good.
There she is. They have Barbies in the park right now that have Mickey balloons, but they are just a regular balloon mold with a Mickey balloon like printed on it.
Trash.
It's a lie.
Fozzie head.
Yeah.
So this is it. This is behind the scenes of the little space we're gonna work on. I don't know. futzing around a little bit.
I have some exciting set pieces in the work.
Yeah.
I have some
People were losing their mind about this little backpack here.
Yeah?
By the way. A lot of people are like, where'd you get this backpack from? I want this backpack. Well, there it is.
Yeah, available everywhere that they take money from you. Just Google it.
Google money. Got a horny boy on your thing here.
That's a
Who's this
Japanese
horny
husband.
boy?
That's one of the hyenas from Lion King, and his name is Reggie Bucci. Reggie Bucci, look how handsome he is.
Yeah,
he's my boyfriend. He's
little horny boy.
He is my adult Disney villain boyfriend, Reggie Bucci, given to me by Rob Plays, who's a Disney villain boyfriend matchmaker, and he gave me this pack.
Okay, camera, Dan, table.
Ooh, and I just got these guys, and they're fun.
Yeah.
They do all kinds of fun activities.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
They have a color. Yeah, you have one like it. I've got one like it.
I think it just needs to. That blue is just weird. It's
sure.
Like too blue
I did the blue for.
something?
I just did the blue for Squarespace.
Yeah.
It was Squarespace blue, but I hear you.
You know, the old set, it worked because you had the shelving units. Mm-hmm. So kind of like it looks like there was lights there essentially.
Dan colors or whatever we want to do, but yes.
Like, it's right now like the colors are more of like that purpley and red and like, because I look at like the background, like you want to like this almost. You see like, so look at you. It's a hair light. Look at this backlight. Mic arm, bendy thing, little light.
Scrappy, baby!
Dan's got some light on its hair now, finally. Fancy. Very fancy. Look at that. That's all we needed.
Crazy Aaron sent me a bunch of putty
here
in my drawer, and I'd like to give you comic book putty.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's Captain America comic book.
Jeez.
Stan Lee.
Louise, look, it's got, oh my god, it's got like glitter things in it.
Yeah, and little Captain America shields. Little American flags. This is Crazy Aaron's Play-Doh.
So you can eat it.
No, it's not. It's not eatable. It's okay.
Play-Doh's eatable.
Okay, Willy Wonka. Everything is not eatable.
Edible.
Yeah. So this is Crazy Aaron's new. How does one open it? There we go. Let's see how this feels.
That would look real good in my mouth. I'm just gonna say.
Oh, it's very soft Play-Doh.
Yeah, I like that.
Whoa, it's like thick mud.
Yeah, it is.
It's thicker than Play-Doh. It's softer than Play-Doh.
Yeah, I like that.
It's smoother. It's like Play-Doh for adults, or for really rich kids. If you thought Rose Art was for dollar store Play-Doh, now Play-Doh's dollar store Play-Doh compared to this.
Smell it. Give it a smell.
Whoa, it smells
interesting.
Smells delightful.
Yeah, like a lemon kind of.
Oh, and this is a resealable storage bag. You just re-roll it like it's a sleeve of dough.
I like it. It's cold too in the hand.
Oh, put it in a plastic bag. Place a damp towel over it. Mm-hmm. If it gets a little dry, twist it overnight in a damp paper towel. Let it sit, and then it's ready to play again. Contains wheat, not for eating. Baby, don't play with this stuff. Like it has a delightful stench.
I did get a little bit on my teeth, and I did taste it.
It's okay. But here, do you think the other one smells different?
Oh, but it's a good smell.
But it's lavender. It's relaxing. It's really calming. Good.
Taste, not so good.
You gotta let us know in the comments, guys, if you want us to go to the Crazy Aaron's factory. It's in Philly. I've drugged Kenny to Philly a few times. He doesn't mind driving there.
No, that's fine. Philly's okay. I've gone to Philly multiple times.
Kenny has such dad energy, even though he's not a dad, you know? I've visited Philadelphia many times. I have.
All right, first do the smell test.
Ooh, look at that smush.
Yeah.
Delightful. It smells the same.
It smells the same.
Yeah,
Okay, but still, it's a good
lavender. Yeah, it's a very clean stench. You know. I call all smells stenches now. I think it's just a funnier way to say things. Does stench imply unpleasant?
Yeah.
Does it?
I think so. But in the Nickelodeon millennial age that I've grown up in, you know what I mean? Like Ren and Stimpy, Real Monsters, you know, Gak and Goose. It's like, hey, you got a pleasant stench. That just is I'm not insulted by that. That's a compliment.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh man, they're tight. They're hard to get open.
You have to be a real grown man to open some of these.
What?
Well, I just threw that in. I like these to hide inside Santa's hidden secrets.
Ooh, that sounds graphic.
Oh, Santa's hidden helpers, not Santa's hidden secrets. So that's on me. I just read that wrong. Okay. Look at this. All right. There is elves, 2 different elves, right? Mm-hmm. 2 different socks, 2 different shirts.
That's what we're trying to find?
Yeah.
You got, ooh, look at that.
Oh, so Santa's in. There's a lot of Santa in here. Santa's just, you know, he's just doing his thing. You got to find the helper. Shouldn't it be no disrespect, Crazy? Should it not be the other way around? Isn't there a lot of elves own only one Santa? Mm-hmm. Give me a thing full of elves and then put a Santa in it, you know?
Yeah, like a Where's Waldo type of situation.
All right, so, geez. Whoa. Well, this one's really hard. Got to warm it up a bit.
Yeah, that's how this one was, too. It's like you really got to...
Yeah, it's chilly. It's the winter time, Ken.
Well, it's fitting because it's Christmas one.
Now here's the question. Can you find any elf buddies now?
What's this one?
I found an elf sock.
What's that yellow one?
That just seems like a... Oh, there's one. There's an elf friend.
There's enough light. What else am I looking for?
Oh, there's another elf. I found another one. There is.
Got him.
Got him. We did it.
Good job.
It's a, you know, it's a weird, the narrative, I'm not crazy about the narrative of this one. Yeah. Just feels like it's the other way around.
Look at that one with Aaron's face in there. This looks like doesn't this look like a seal, like a wax seal? Yeah,
it is. The little plastic piece helps keep it from doing that. Like helps it from seeping out and like vacuum sealing the container permanently. Because that happens. I mean, truly, how blessed are we that we're just opening up crazy errands from a nice little package they sent me. But
oh, this is
cute. I love these ugly sweaters.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
You to get in there, get the macro lens.
Yeah.
Get those tight shots.
Looks good. I like that.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's real good. I like it. Try a little taste.
You don't eat these, Kenny. Kids know that. Like, even kids watching this are like, wow, Kenny, you're dumb. You don't eat slime, you idiot. And their parents turn to them and look at them and be like, I don't normally condone this language, but you're right.
You're right.
Kenny's a real idiot trying to eat slime. I hope you bleep that.
There it is. Let's get that buzz robot.